All right. So Zoom to Thailand. Richie Mack. He runs the page from Zoom to Thailand, and Tom Young Lechum. He runs the page. Tom Young Lechum. Who's at fault here? That's what I want to talk about. Everybody has an opinion on it. This was bound to happen when they met each other. Either they were going to talk and work things out in an amicable way, or it was going to result in this. So who's at fault here, really? Now, look, the video doesn't lie. Okay, if you look at the video, we're going to go over it again. But if you look at the video, Richie Mack was the aggressor here. Okay, I don't care how he's going to slice it and dice it or anything like that. Okay, there's nothing like if someone listen, we're all adults at the end of the day, right? If someone is making videos on you saying they want to meet you and talking all types of crap about you, it's not illegal to do that. And you got to be the bigger person to either ignore it, right? Ignore it, or talk or meet up and talk in a peaceful way. But what you did was, as soon as you saw him, you rushed him and you tried to kick him. Okay, so you were at fault here. So if he decides that he wants to press charges on you, he can. Make no mistakes about it. He can press charges on you if he wants. I'm talking about Tom. People are saying, why do we go places? Look how we look, and to the rest of them, and that doesn't matter, man. Like the people that witnessed it, they went on about their business at the end of the day. This type of stuff out there happens all the time around the world. In fact, we're not the ones that's really causing the havoc out there. There's some other groups out there that I'm not going to name. They're out there causing all types of havoc. They even made the news and stuff. One of them even had a trial. So this type of stuff happens all the time, man. You're going to have heated situations and people going to fight. It's not just, we look bad and amongst everybody else. Who cares, man? It happens that, like, you just recently had out there not too long ago where some guys were beat up at a bar. They didn't look like us, but they get in their fair share of trouble out there too. This situation could have been avoided if, he saw Tom walking down the street. He could have just said, hey, let's talk. You want to see me? Now let's talk. I guarantee you they would have just talked. Guarantee you. But he didn't, that energy wasn't like that. He rushed him and he tried to assault him. That's what happened. This wasn't a fight. Maybe for the untrained eye, it looks like a fight to you. It wasn't a fight. Basically what Tom did was he neutralized the threat. If someone comes up to you and they're trying to do harm to you, no matter where you are in the world, you neutralize the threat. That's what he did. He caught the kick, he picked him up, and he lucky he didn't slam him to the concrete. He lucky. But he picked him up and slammed him. From now, what we know, he slammed him and he parked him on a bike. And that was it. It was over with. The threat is over at that point. He didn't know what Richie had on him. Richie could have had a knife on him. So Richie was the aggressor here. And I heard Tom saying that he got to talk to a few people to see, is it okay for him to press charges? Because he's not going to press charges. But since they run by different rules out there, should he press charges? If it was me, I'm just going to tell you what I would do. See, I'm not Tom. If it was me, yeah, I'd be pressing charges. I would have made sure the cops came there. And the video doesn't lie. Like, guys, I'm walking down the street. I have my cane. I'm walking down the street, and this guy get in my face, and he tried to assault me. And I neutralized the threat. Over with. The threat is over. You guys come and take him. So this wasn't a fight. I know people say, they were fighting. That wasn't a fight. It was one person defending himself. That's what it was. I don't care how small Richie is or whatever the case is. You don't know what he had on him. And I guess Richie, I guess his his pride or whatever got in the way because this guy has been talking about him, and other people probably was in his ear like, hey man, this guy's talking about. That's his fault for letting people get in his ear and act the whole fool here. He acted a whole fool and got treated like one. He I mean, this guy, I never seen, he hoisted him up in the air like he was a damn adolescent. And then he neutralized him. That's what you saw. That's what you saw, man. I know you guys want to act like it's Tom's fault. Listen, it's not illegal to talk trash about anybody. It's not illegal. I could sit here and talk about you all day long, but it doesn't give you a right to put your hands on me or attempt to put your hands on me. It doesn't give you that right. I could see if Tom was the aggressor, but he wasn't. It looked like he was the aggressor because he had him in the air. No, he was neutralizing him because he didn't know what that guy had in his pocket. If it was me, I would have slammed him to the ground, and hopefully I got him head first. And then I would explain to the police I had to act that way because I don't know what he has on him. So I had to make sure he's not moving no more. Um, so yeah, because for me, I would be thinking he has something on him. He's not that big of a guy. And for him to act in such an aggressive manner, how did I know he didn't have a razor on him? You know, so it's a matter of life or death at that point. If somebody's coming at you, you know, you protect yourself at all times, no matter how bad it looked. He neutralized him. Richie was tripping. You're right. He was tripping. That man, yeah, he had restraint because he could have slammed him to the concrete at that point. He could have, but he didn't. And yeah, Tom has been talking about him. He's been carrying him for a very long time. We all know that. Yeah, it's his pride and Napoleon complex. Because listen, Tom was carrying him. He has been carrying him. He has. And he's like, Richie, you know, he went to the golf course where Richie was at, and he went into the barbershop and took Richie's picture down. Yeah, he's been carrying him. But you gotta think about it. Is he doing it for the camera? It could be doing it for the camera. And then, you know, set up this big meeting. Like now we can it could have been about content. We don't know. But he didn't give him an opportunity to talk. You know, I'm pretty sure if he went up to him, hey man, you found me, let's talk now. I guarantee you Tom would have talked to him. Guarantee you he would have. Now, Tom was saying he was surprised that Richie attacked. I'm not surprised. If somebody is really afraid of you, that's a dangerous person. If somebody is, it's a difference between respect and fear. If somebody really fears you, that's a dangerous person. We know that because I used to box. If a scared, hurt, and dangerous fight is a dangerous fighter. Make no mistakes about it. So yeah, I'm not surprised by it. I'm not surprised by it. He's a small man in stature. You know, he probably felt a certain type of way. Like, hey, Richie, man, this guy out here talking. It's almost like he was being bullied. But there's no laws against, you just ignore him at that point. If you don't want to talk to him. But I know what he was feeling. Damn, man. I understand how Richie was feeling. He probably was feeling like he was boxed in because he felt like he just can't go everywhere because he didn't want to run into. I'm telling you, this man was scared of this man. He was scared of him because he's like, damn, he back out here again, and he got to watch his back, and he got tired of watching his back. Even though I don't think Tom would have done anything to him, but he was that scared of Tom, man. That when you saw him, as soon as he saw Tom, he had to do something to save face. So he had to go and attack him. See, I don't care what he said because he got a live setup right now. And he said, the slam heard around the world. See, he's trying to fix it up now. No, there's no fixing this up. You were afraid of this man, and you got tired of looking over your back. You want to go out there and chill. You don't want this guy out there and everybody know the guy looking for you. And I'm sure, like, wherever you go, they say, "Hey, Tom is here, man. Tom is here, man." So psychologically, he was scared of him. That's why he acted out. He acted out in fear. Tom sitting there walking with a cane with a bag in his hand. Okay. And he went at him. But man, listen, I have never seen this man just picked him up like he was a damn child. He picked him up like he was a he picked him up like he was a damn child now. Like how much strength do you gotta have to pick somebody up like that? That Tom became Tom. You became enraged for you to pick him up like that and put him in the reverse suplex or whatever you did. That was crazy. He put a wrestling move on him. That was crazy, and didn't even scuff up his Jordans. Didn't even scuff them up. His hat flew off, but he didn't scuff them up. Richie couldn't even do nothing in it. See, now he's like scared at this point. Now he's up in the air. And his feet is just dangling. It was crazy. That was crazy, man. You said Richie was trying to find himself by rushing it. Yeah. He tried to see the save face in front of everybody on the people he talked to. And you know what a friend of mine said? She was like, "This is sad." She was like, "This is sad." I ain't gonna tell you all what she said, but um the man was scared, y'all. He was scared. That's what happened. It was a scared man. This man, because he probably in his mind didn't think, because he had already talked trash about Tom already. Remember? Yeah, when just meet me in LA. And see, people like that, they have strength in numbers. They can't fight you one-on-one. That's why he said, "Well, I'm in LA, meet me on LA," because he probably gonna have some of his friends out there. No, meet me one-on-one, grown man. Why can't we do that? See, he don't already talk that trash about him, so now he feel like he got to watch his back because he don't know how Tom is going to react. This is a big guy here, right? He already said, "Yeah, when we in LA, when I see you, it's going to be on site." He already said it. So in his mind, even though Tom probably wasn't even going to do nothing to him, but in his mind, he got to watch his back now. Oh my God, Tom is back out there, and we know that puts that part of Thailand is very small. You're gonna run into each other eventually. I mean, Walking Street ain't but so damn big. Okay. You're gonna run into each other eventually if you hang out at all the famous spots, the touristy spots. So he wants to be able to walk around freely. He don't want to be able to walk around and watch his back. He got this big ass dude named Tom after him. Knowing now, and now after Tom revealed to you who he was, now Richie's even more scared. Oh my God, that's young dope man. In his mind, see, Richie is not like a street person. He's not. He's just as square as I am. But he talks a good fight. You see what I'm saying? But he just is nothing but as square as I am. Talking about meet me in LA. It wasn't gonna nothing happen. He just sitting up there talking. Because he don't built up this character out there, and people look up to him and stuff like that. He got this whole community, but everybody know what it is. These women ain't stupid out there, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not stupid. But Tom feel like people like Richie don't ran up the price out there. Now, I haven't been out there in a very long time, but I do know that the price don't went up. I'm pretty sure it did. And I heard, I talked to somebody else that live out there, and they said, "Man, the price don't went up. These guys coming out there." See, there's a difference. There's another guy that told me there's a difference between when I come out there as opposed to people living out there. Because somebody like me come out there, I'm only staying no longer than 3 weeks, if that, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm what you call a weekend warrior. I come out there with a budget and I don't mind spending it, right? Or wherever I'm going around the country. And this guy said that people that live out there, their life is not like that. They're on a very fixed income, and They're broke. A lot of them. They can't do the stuff that travelers, weekend warriors do with the women out there, or try and drink all day long. They can't do that. And he said that they become depressed when they see that, because the women don't see them how they see new meat out there. They consider us new meat, people that hasn't been out there in a while, or the people that they don't know, and they all of a sudden they show up. Of course, the women are going to be after you because you're a weekend warrior and they want to get your money before you leave. That's all it is. But he's saying that some people are depressed over that because the women are not giving them that much attention and stuff. I'm like, that's because you live out there. There's a difference. Like, they see you all the time. You live out there. But when they get a new tourist come out there, they see green, they see dollar signs, and they want to get the money because they know that the person that come out there on a weekend trip, they on a budget. They paid the money to get out there, and they got some money in their pocket to have fun. So they want to get the money. That's why they're showing the guys attention. It's not that you're lesser than or something like that. I heard this guy, I forget his name. He used to be a manager out there as far as on Soy 6. He makes videos, white guy from England. I forget his name. But he said there's a level of depression out there. I want to tell him, man, there ain't nothing new under the sun, man. And people always felt that way. It ain't nothing new under the sun. I feel real old, yo. I really do, because I realize I started going out there in the 1900s, man. That's what the young kids call it, the 1900s, the 2000s, but they got the 19. I started going in the early 90s. And everything, some things haven't changed, but a lot has, right? And I feel like I'm old compared to these guys out there. I feel like I'm real. I feel like I'm a what do you call it? A relic or something. Because let me tell you something, back in the early 90s, Soy 6, you know how like the guys walk down Soy 6? It would take you 2 to 3 hours to get through the whole Soy 6 back in the day. That's how many people were on that street. It was so jam-packed that you had to wait it's like a progression. And that's how many people was on that street. And even Walking Street. Walking Street was so packed back in the day that you couldn't walk on it. You know what I'm saying? So things has dwindled since back in the day. Back in the day, it has dwindled. It's not the same, like when it comes to that. But some things don't change though, like the weekend warriors compared to the people that live out there. Some of these guys, dude, I'm hearing horror stories right now with people that live out there, man. People live out there, they're on a budget, first of all, and then they paying the women a certain amount of money a month. And then they get wrapped up in a situation, because now it's hard to lead a woman once you get into a relationship without her wigging out. You know what I'm saying? It's causing a stare. And a lot of the guys out there are scary, because if she wig out and go to the authorities, then you screwed. So a lot of people a lot of people are screwed out there. You know what I'm saying? They're on a budget. They don't drink all their money away. And yeah, man, it's always been that way. But Richie, though, Tom is claiming that Richie don't drove up the price. And I would argue that it wasn't him. It was just the way the world is. Inflation. Things are not going to be the same price as it was 5 years ago. So maybe it has something to do with inflation, but maybe they did run the price up. Maybe they did. But some people say it's a good thing for the ladies, though, that the price is up. They get more money. There's nothing wrong with that. But you got to understand, things are a lot different out there. If they making more money off these guys, then that's good for the ladies. That's good for the ladies. I would say that. That's good for them. And because these old timers out there, they exploit these women. Some of them are getting exploited. So if they're having a hard time and they're saying that the price was good, I'm glad the price went up on some of these dudes. You have a lot of sick and demented men out there. You really do. It's a cesspool of sick and demented men out there that got mental issues. See, that's what a lot of people don't talk about. There's a lot of sick individuals out there, man. There's a lot of sick individuals. I'm glad the price went up on their ass. I'm more than certain. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up here exploiting these women, and I remember Richie Mack said that the woman, he said he'd give her 100 something. That's not enough. $100 some dollars US. That's not enough. You know, but I don't know. He probably lying. I don't know what he giving her, but he probably lying. But I don't have no respect for him, man, for after what he did. You know, you didn't have to attack that man like that. So what, that man was talking about you. So what? You keep your hands to yourself. You know, you a grown man. You older than I am. He's older than me. He's older than I am. And he's sitting up there trying to attack somebody over what, just because somebody talking about him. Man, grow up. You know, so you lucky you got up out of this with not too many injuries. I don't know if you probably did. You probably is hurting right now because the way he slammed you got to be hurting somewhere because you're in your mid 50s. So you have to be under some type of pain. You said digital nomads flock. Yeah, right. Chiang Mai. That is a spot where people go to, backpackers too, Fiona. I know you've been there. Um I only spent like 3 days there though. I didn't really get the full Fiona. I know. See, Fiona's here. She's a world traveler. She happened to be a friend of mine, and she's from England. And she's been to Thailand. She didn't have no problem. Did you have any problems when you were there, Fiona? You didn't have no problems when you were there, did you? Hey, Ryan. That's another friend of mine, Ryan, right there. Fiona, you didn't have any problems when you went to Thailand. You had a real good time. I had a real good time too. I didn't have any problems. And then Fiona said, I'm going there next week to Thailand. Y'all see this, right? Fiona, she's from England, is a good friend of mine. She's going to Thailand next week. She's not going to have any problems. Okay. You're probably going to go all throughout Thailand when you go there. She's like I do. What I don't know where you starting off, you probably starting off in Bangkok, right? And then from there, you just got your whole loop that you're going to do. That I do a circle. So I start off in Bangkok and then I just work my way around and try to hit up as many places I can hit up. And she's not going to have any problems. My ex-girlfriend was there, right? By herself. She did not have no problems. And she had the time of her life. She actually met a couple that had just got married from New York City, and she's from New Jersey. They had just got married because she told me, because I had already been there, and me and her were supposed to go together, but our schedules conflicted. So she was like, "Damn, I don't want to go by myself. I'm a little nervous. Like, what should I do?" I said, "That hotel you staying at, they got a bunch of people from the United States and England and all over the country that are traveling by themselves. So I told her to go to the bar in the hotel. You're going to meet people." And what happened? She met the couple that had just got married, and they had the time of their life. They traveled all over the place. They didn't get in no beefs, nothing. But if you looking for trouble, it's there for you. If you're looking for trouble. And just like Itinerary Vary said, I've been there many times, totally peaceful. Right. But if you're looking for trouble, you're going to find it. If you're looking for it. I don't care. You know how many times people in here don't been to Pattaya? They didn't get in any problems. None. They didn't get any problems at all. I think Fiona, me and her was having a conversation about Pattaya and Walking Street and different. She didn't get no problems, man. Not none. And the people there were so willing to help you because I was asking locals where to go. Like, where am I gonna go? Like, and I remember I was talking to this one lady, she was like, "Well, where do you want to do?" And I was like, "Man, I kind of want to just like just explore, like find some cheap places to buy gifts for. So she took me to the backpack areas, and you know, they got a bunch. Everything is cheap out there, but she just took me around to go shop, and I had a really good time. And look, Wheels up with Chuck said, I've been going to Thailand since 2011. No problem. Right. No problems at all. See, Thailand is not new. With me and Fiona and Ryan was talking about that. Thailand is not a new place. So if Richie Mack is saying, yeah, you know, you can come here and find a traditional wife and all that type. Listen, man, nobody thinks that way. Nobody is thinking of Thailand that way. Okay. Don't the good thing about Thailand is, well, first of all, the airfare is always going to be challenging, especially if you like to sit business class. You're going to spend close to $3,000 or a little less, depending on if you're going rainy season, you get a cheap ticket. Excuse me. You get been up early. You get a cheap ticket. If you go on rain right now, they raining. If you go right now, you get you a cheap ticket. But if you go in high season, if you in business class, if you need more room like me, if you're a big guy, you need more room, you're going to spend a lot for that ticket. So if you're going to spend a lot for that ticket, don't you want to have fun? Don't you want to go all over the country? It's so much to see in that country. I've been going a while and I still haven't experienced everything. So if you're looking for trouble, you're going to get into it. But you're not going to find it. Like if you there, they want you there. You know, they operate on tourism. They want you there. So there's plenty of things. If you like going to the Buddhist temples and stuff like that, there's plenty of stuff to do there. You're going to see backpackers from England, China. I mean, I met people from all over the world, yo. And we did what you call bar hopping. We all decided one night that we're gonna bar hop. We decided one night we was gonna bar. That was a big mistake for me, man, because we were drinking. And next thing I know, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And we still ain't back at the hotel. And we finally went to breakfast. And then we all crashed out at the hotel. And I didn't get up till like, I would say like 2-3 p.m. And then we decided we were just gonna chill on the beach and stuff, then go shopping later. And that was really fun because I didn't know them. I just met them, but they were 3 was for England, Leeds. I forget. It's like Leeds or something. I don't know where that's at. Is that England? Leeds or something. And another one was from California. I forget what the other lady is from. It was an older lady. She was like our OG and whatnot because she was older. Man, we went to Pattaya, and they were laughing at me because when I went, I was out there like a chicken with my head cut off. I was so damn overwhelmed, and they were like laughing at me. This video's of me somewhere floating around, and I kept saying I met Miss Wright, this Miss Wright, because we were bar hopping, and we had fun doing that. You just build memories in life. You know, even though that was such a long time ago, those still my memories of that place. And then I see what's going on now. I'm not surprised by that. It was going on back then. You had problems. People like getting in arguments at bars, had too much to drink. It's always been that way. But that's just like minor stuff, you know, compared to all the fun you have out there. Because if you're the type, if you're not trying to just stay in one, you said Leeds is in North of you. Okay. Okay. I remember she said Leeds. So I if you the type that you just, okay, I'm gonna spend 5 days here because we spent 5 days in Pattaya, and then from Pattaya, then that went back to the airport. From Pattaya, I went back to and spent a day in Bangkok because I had to get my plane. So I figured I'd spend a day there, and then that's it. That was the end of the trip. But my only regret, though, I didn't spend enough time there. I would say 2 to 3 weeks minimum. I say the minimum 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if you can, because you can do a lot within those 2 to 3 weeks all over that country. You can travel a little bit more. Plane tickets is cheap, so you can just do whatever. But you will find some trouble if you don't know what you're doing, if you looking for it. So that's what's happening here. Like, these guys were bound to something was going to happen. That's all. But I mean, Richie, I mean, he's older. So I think he probably not going to do this again. You're not going to see him act out again. He finally got it over with, got out of the system. He met up. He survived it. And that's it. He survived it. I don't think either one of them is going to go to the authorities, because nothing is going to happen anyway. Even if they do, they're not going to do anything. But I think with people of color, you should stick together out there. But that's not going to happen. So I ain't no need to talking about that. That ain't gonna never happen. But no, some people do stick together out there. That I can't. So I have to go back on that. You do have some cool people out there, because there's a brother I know out there. He still live out there. He retired from the military and live out there. He been out there since the oh my God, he probably been out there since the late 90s, early 2000s. He's still out there. Got out of the military and then some people go to the Philippines after the military, or Thailand, one or the other, or Japan. Some even go to Japan. But it's, your money go a long way out there. You said Farang versus Farang. Yeah, it's crazy. I know he's doing a show later. He can't dress this one up. It's his fault. But he gonna use this for views though, because everybody talking about it. Yeah, the minimum is 2 weeks, Ron, if you want to get around. Stay 2 days here, 3 days there, like that. You said, yeah, the brothers overseas, some of the coolest people. Don't let these right. I had to walk back on that truth theory knowledge. I had to walk dial back on that, because no, I met some cool brothers over there that's been living over there. And people, they love to help you over there. I never had no problems with anybody over there. Not like none. No problems at all. Even with the locals, I didn't have no problems. I didn't have no problems over there. But it's people been over there for a long time. I'm talking about that's not even on YouTube that's living over there. And I got a friend of mine that if I'm gonna have to start promoting his resort. So if anybody go to the Philippines, it's a brother too. He owns his own resort in the Philippines. So I'm gonna get his information together and start promoting that to y'all, because he'll give y'all a good price if y'all go over there. He owns his own resort. He just built another hotel on the resort, him and his partners. And really nice, beautifully set area. But a lot of brothers, retire from the Air Force, Navy, and all that stuff live out there. Army. But yeah, they always willing to help. And you see them, you give them a head nod, talk to them. Yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. I think this is it. I don't think they're gonna have any more problems. Yeah, he made a fool of himself. I know he probably thinking, if I could take it back, I would. But he gonna use this because people are talking about it, though. You missed it, Fiona. He just slammed the man like he was an adolescent. It was crazy. Let me show you. I don't think you saw it. Look at this. Now, as you see Tom, he's coming up right now. He's walking with the cane. And here come Richie, just rushed him. But then just pick the man up. Look at this. Oh my God. And shout out to this lady here. You see how cool they are? She went and gathered Tom's stuff off the street so nobody would take it. Look. Because everybody know him out there. Like, look, she's gonna go get his stuff. Look, she went and got his stuff. While he's in an altercation, she went and retrieved his stuff for him and put his stuff to the side. That's how cool they are out there. Now, at this point, Tom is like a little riled up, but you know, Richie, he got out of sight at that point. And now she walked him back. She went and made sure Tom's stuff was good. But trust me, Tom sticks out like a sore thumb around there, and he got money. They know it. So everybody know him around there. I'm pretty sure. He's defending himself. That's all he's doing. And he's gonna take him to the motorcycle. Now, I'm sorry. Like at my age, if somebody picked me up and slammed me like that, I'm gonna be hurt. Something on me, my back, something is gonna be hurting on me. You say, why are they fighting? Because the guy, Richie Mack, I guess he got tired of looking over his back. He's thinking in his mind that Tom is going to do something to him. Yeah, he slammed him. He got to be hurting. You said, unfortunately, they have to pay for any damages at the restaurant. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be able to do that. That's not a problem. He said, it seemed like he's just jealous. No, I mean, Tom has been going at him. He has been. He said, Richie, I'm looking for you, Richie. I'm looking for you. I don't know if you ever seen that movie. What is it? 3 O'Clock High? It's either 3 O'Clock High or 3 O'Clock High or something like that. He said, I'm looking for you. So it's kind of like he was he probably was feeling the pressure because probably in his mind he thinking that the guy is looking for him. So he don't want to have to keep looking, watching his back, when he go out there. So it was just the adrenaline. He saw him. Somebody probably said, hey, Richie, they go Tom right there. And he probably got tired of it. And then he wasn't thinking, he just rushed him. So now I think it'll be a good thing if they just sit down and talk now. It's over with now. So they just said, okay, we're going to have a conversation, whether we agree to disagree. And then that's it. That should settle him at that point. But I can tell you, Tom wasn't going to do nothing to him. He was talking, though, like he would. I don't think so. You said he was taunting him. Even though he probably, yeah, right. He was taunting because you gotta say the fault at both sides here. Yes, Tom was taunting him, and the guy Richie probably he was a little scared. Like like Tom is a big guy. He's like what 6'5", 250 or something like that. He's a really big guy. I think I remember that fight. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my friend come on the show, Damon, and he's gonna give you the insight on the Philippines and Cebu. Oh, you would like to give me some insight? Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Give me some insight on it, Damon. We gotta set it up. We gotta set it up. But yeah, give me some insight because I probably come out there too. Because a friend of mine, he has a resort out there. He's from New York, Greg OG. So I'm definitely gonna come out there eventually. And also a good friend of mine that lives here, Marie. Her kids is like my niece and nephew. She's from Philippines. She's from there. And she always say when they go back, she want me to go, but I just never got a chance to. So I know people out there. Um, but I just didn't have just wasn't in the cards for me. I never got a chance to go there. And I kind of like I was like, damn, like now that I look back on it, I went to Thailand a couple times. Why didn't I just go there? I wanted to just like, I don't know, man. I just got addicted. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got addicted to the allure. I got addicted to the allure of going out there. That's what happened. Oh, you from New York? Oh no, I'm from New Jersey. Northern Jersey, tri-state area, Northern Jersey, East Orange, Newark. Oh, you retired. So yeah, definitely you can do what you want to do now, Damon. You retired. But like that's my only thing. I wish I could have went to the Philippines. I didn't get a chance to. I didn't go to Japan. Actually, I had a layover there. But it actually it was kind of a long layover. I just stayed in the airport. I ain't even leave the airport. That's crazy. Yeah, I know he going live tomorrow. You see, Fiona went to the Philippines. See, I didn't get a chance to go there. There's a lot of places I didn't go to. I just kept going back to Thailand, man. Because it's this allure that they have, and you just can't be jaded by it. You just got to know it's a fantasy. The girl's trying to get money. Of course, when you're going down the street, soy six, they're going to be pulling on you, and you're going to feel good about it. Because I'm not lying to you. I felt good about it. I'm not lying to you. I was like a kid and they can't like that. They saw me like a mile away. I stuck out like a sore thumb. I think I had "Please take my money" written on my head. Please, I got plenty of money and come get it. And they smelled it on me. But the cool thing is, I met this young lady out there. This was years ago. She was out there, and me and her got to talking. She's like, I'm about to tell you, she spoke really good English too. I'm talking about like with no accent. She said, I'm gonna tell you how it is out here. She said, everybody saw you coming. You look like you just got money written on your head. And then she started explaining to me why. She started explaining it to me. She said, first of all, you speak a lick of Thai. You don't speak no Thai at all. And she said, that's a dead giveaway. She said, they know I don't live out there. Because people that live out there, they speak a little bit of Thai. I couldn't even speak none when I went. I couldn't speak no Thai, nothing, not even a greeting, nothing. So they knew right there. They said, okay, he's a weekend warrior. So that's what they do. They size you up. And she was telling me, she said, yeah, eventually I want to come to the United States. I want to go to New York. I'm gonna meet somebody. I already know what I'm looking for. And guess what happened? She did it. She lives in Brooklyn now. She lives in Brooklyn, and the other one lives in Connecticut. You said one beer at the library, and I move on. Yeah, you move on personally, but see, I didn't do that. Nope. I think I went to about a 5 or 6 bar. You know, like they pull you. I said, listen, let me walk down here. I'll be back. And here I go going into another bar. Boy, I was tipsy when I was leaving there. Tipsy. And I'm a weekend warrior, you know, like I had a budget and yeah, I stuck out like a sore damn thumb. I could not blend in. They knew I wasn't. They knew I had just got off that damn plane. They knew I did. And I was like, how you know? She said, you don't look like you had a bit of sun. She said, we know. And you can't speak no Thai. None. I mean, I knew the greetings and stuff, but other than that, no conversational, nothing. Now the freelancers, I don't recommend going on that beach at night. Oh, it's just a bad situation. I saw somebody get in a fight on that beach. I stay away from the beach at night. They have the clubs, you know, on Walking Street. I would go there. But now they got it's like it's an Indian takeover now. It wasn't like that when I used to go there. It's the Indian takeover now. But, you know, they gave them some type of incentive or something to live there. That's why you see a lot of Indians there. That happened years ago, that incentive they gave them. But you go to the clubs. The clubs used to be jam-packed back in the day. I'm talking about jam-packed where you couldn't walk. That used to be jam-packed too. Free to get in, though. Used to be free to get in. I think it's still free to get in. I don't know. I haven't been there, but man, we had a ball. The drinks was cheap. But now, let me tell you something now. You'll lose all your money if you stay in Bangkok. Man, I went in this one club, man. It was like the super rich was in there, dog. I couldn't afford nothing in there. All you saw was Bentleys lined up, Lamborghinis, all that type of stuff. It was like where the rich was hanging out. I said, I don't know about this. I'm not trying to come out here and lose all my money. But let me tell you, I'm talking about $200 bottles, everything. So I said, I had to move on now. But if you like the big city, Bangkok is for you then. But I wanted to go somewhere a little quieter. But I never forget. I never forget the first time I went to Pattaya, I was like, what in the world am I at, yo? What is this? They were just pulling on me left and right. I felt like I just won the damn championship with the Bulls. I felt so damn good. I felt good. Never seen any fights in the clubs. I never have. Never seen any fights. Everybody was having a good time. But man, I'm gonna go back and see how it is. Fiona's gonna tell me when she getting ready to go next week. So she gonna tell me how it is. What's up, Firefly? But you guys don't been out there way after me. So you guys, I know it's different. I see if I go again, it's gonna feel all new to me again because I haven't been. Listen, let me tell y'all a perspective on when the last time I went there. The last time, well, no, I went right after that. But when I went the time before the last, MySpace was popping. So that was damn year. That was like a damn century ago. So yeah, things don't change. And then Facebook started popping. And then I just didn't go back after that. Life caught up to me. I just couldn't go. I had to work and all that type of stuff. I couldn't get more than 2 weeks off at a time. Used to stay out those Russian clubs. Them Russian clubs used to be there when I was there. And I've been in them. Yep, I've been in them. And they were charging exorbitant prices back then, even for the alcohol. Hey, Firefly. Yeah, man. I got with the backpackers though. I started get met with some like the lady from Leeds. I was back. I said, "Where the fuck is Leeds at?" I remember the soccer team, Leeds United. I was like, "Is that another country?" What? But that's England. Because I was a little confused because she had an English accent. She said, "I'm from Leeds." She didn't say England. She said, "I'm from Leeds." But yeah, it's England. But man, we got with the backpackers, man. We went around. That was my first time ever staying in a hostel. I had never stayed in a hostel before. I thought it was gonna be like bugs all over the place, but it wasn't. It was nice. That was in Chiang Mai. But these guys don't went out there firefight. They don't went out there and got in a fight, messing with Tom. But Tom has been out there a lot though. That's why I was surprised. He's been out there forever. He's not new to Thailand or anything like that. See, he went out there before it changed, I guess. I guess it has changed from people that's telling me. They said it's changed. They said there's a lot of troublemakers out there. I don't know. When I went out there, I wasn't looking for trouble, so it didn't bother me. It's just hard for me to believe that you go out there and get in trouble out there. It's hard for me to believe that. You in freaking paradise. Everything is cheap. Your money go a long way out there. Yeah, I mean the plane ticket is expensive, but that's the only thing that's expensive. Now you can find some rich stuff out there. You hanging up in Bangkok. I'm telling you right now, there's some clubs where only the super wealthy go to. I'm talking about Bentleys, everything lined up. Anything in valet that you can name that was out there. Bentleys, Ferraris, Bugattis, everything. So you can spend just whatever you're looking for. You're gonna find it. You said, am I familiar with Sunshine Shoulders? Who is Sunshine Shoulders? Yeah, the hostels were fancy, Fiona, and they were cheap. And I remember had to get me in one of the hostels we stayed in, you could get your own room. I had to get my own room. And I had to make sure, like, y'all got AC, right? Because it's hot as a dog out here. And I remember they kept laughing at me because I kept complaining that it was hot. And they kept calling me USA because I had the USA jersey on, the Dream Team jersey. Oh yeah, well, he has a Sunshine Shoulders has a YouTube channel. He tried to kick dude, like yeah, he tried to kick him. He was scared. He tried to kick him in his leg. You know, he got bad legs. I guess he figured, let me kick him in the legs and knock him down. I don't know what he was thinking. You said, oh man, I would love to go to Korea. I think Fiona's been there. You've been to Korea, right? Or Ryan? One of y'all been there. He was getting into it with Sunshine Shoulders. Why was he getting into it with Sunshine Shoulders for? Oh, I know who you talking about. His name Calvin, right? He got the baldy. I know who you talking about. In Philippines. Yeah, I know who you talking about. There was a scene where Tom went in the bar and talked to him. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't know his name was Sunshine Shoulders. That's a hell of a name. Yeah, I remember that. So Tom get around. See, but Tom, his perspective is they don't ran up the price up there, and he said they making it bad for everybody there, for the people that live there. But I would just say you can tailor your trip to whatever you like. See, that's the type of country where you can tailor your trip to whatever you want to do. If you want to backpack and go all over the place, that's the trip for you. And you can do that. You can meet locals that'll help you out. You can get tour guides. I remember out there, people were, man, this one girl, she was making good money taking people around. She don't live there no more. She lives in last time I remember she lived in California. She moved to California. She met someone and moved to California. They were cool, man. Because they started like helping us out. We was like backpacking around. And let me tell you, that's why I stopped going to Dominican Republic. Because it started getting bad out there. Like you would think you in a club in Newark, man. Out there. You would think you in Newark, man. You would think you in the hood. That's the way it don't turn into when I stopped going there. I was there when this guy got robbed. And I remember I ran into JaVale McGee there. He used to play basketball. I think he played, in the NBA. I had went there. He was in a club one night and he was there. Yeah, you can't beat it for the price. But I tell you, that's the best part, the price. If you bring a couple thousand with you, you'll be able to get around the country and buy whatever you want to buy. You got a lot of cheap stuff you can get, and you'll be all right. And if you like the food, there's plenty of place you can get for a dollar and a half. You get your whole plate of food. You can't beat that. The people are nice, um, pretty much laid back, and that's it. They're laid back, and they want your business. There's a plenty of spots out there on the beach you can just hang out at. I know some people like John Tien Beach. That beach is pretty laid back. Families be out there. From what I remember back in the days, families out there. And that's it. You could just really and then from there you go on to Chiang Mai, wherever you want to go. And next thing you know, you back home. That trip went quick though. But you got the food out there. You can eat for cheap, man. $5, you eat like a king. I know they started making these videos. Like I said, they going back and forth. But it ended. There it is. It ended like that. So hopefully, I know Tom is still talking, but I hopefully they just simmer it down. Simmer it down, and then they should be all right. Yeah, Bangkok city vibes, Pattaya party, Chiang Mai expats, um, the islands. Yeah, yeah. Bangkok is city vibes. I got on one of them jeepneys back in that. That's the first time I got in the tuk-tuks and the jeepneys. I almost crashed. I saw my life flash by me. In the middle of traffic. We almost crashed. I said, well, I'm gonna get out and walk. Like this ain't happening. But we made it though. But I know Pattaya they wanted to rent scooters and stuff. I didn't think it was a good idea. I was like, that's the only thing I need to go out there and crash. Now I'm gonna be responsible for this thing. So I never did that. I just paid for transportation. And I got a friend live in Singapore as well. He works for a bank out there. But it's so much to do. You don't have to like See, they're like focused on each other. I never seen nothing like that. And some people are worried that they might try to kick us out or ban us. That's not going to happen. They might ban the individuals, but as far as everybody else, no. See, I want to go to Malaysia too. You prefer Penang? Have you been to Vietnam? Oh, I love Indian food. So that'll be right where I want to be. There's a lot of Indian cuisine out there in Pattaya. See, Fiona, y'all going, y'all call y'all vacations holidays. Y'all serious about y'all holidays. You guys be traveling. You said he got greedy. That's why Tom, okay, did what he did. Yeah, I heard that it's something what he doing. I don't know exactly what he's doing out there. I just know he make videos called Zoom to Thailand, and he encouraged people to travel there. But as far as like what he's doing there, I don't know. I don't live there. I don't know exactly what he's doing. You said the name reminds you of Vegas. You recommend south of Vietnam? Yeah, Da Nang is in Vietnam, right? My dad was in Da Nang when he was in Vietnam, when he was in the war. He used to talk about Da Nang. And when he got out, I remember he used to tell us stories when he got out of Vietnam for the last time. He went to Thailand. Ain't that something? He went to Thailand. He was telling me about these places. And then he went back to the United States. Well, no, he went to the United States, then he went to Thailand. So people have been going there for like since the 1960s. Oh, it's more touristy. That's good to know. Like I'm going to eventually go there. But yeah, I don't know what these brothers are doing, man, because it's so much like positive. It's so much stuff to do. Maybe they bored or something. There's so much to do out there. I guess you will get bored if you stay in Pattaya if you live there. But damn, I mean, they got their rainy season going on, but there's so much other stuff to do. He made an appearance on Jerry Springer. Yeah, I know my friend is from the Philippines. She speak perfectly good English. She learned in grammar school, she said. Most people learn in school. So you will find a lot of people out there that speak English. He's flooding the area with suckers. So the women are charging whatever they want, and Zoom gets a cut off the back end from the bar. I didn't know that. From the bars and hotels. Wow. How much they charging? Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. So you don't want to be in that Zoom crowd then. They hiking the prices up. You want to go solo. Yeah, it used to be an R&R destination, Damon. That's my dad said. And also my grandfather, I mean, excuse me, my godfather said the same thing when he went there. He said it was a place like R&R, like the soldiers used to go to. And then he told me even in 1960, soldiers retired there. They stayed there. They found wives and just stayed there. They're still there to this day. They still there. They're in their 70s now, but they just you said men just think about the sex life and not try to explore the countries. Man, if you go there just for the sex, you're gonna lose all your money. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're there 3 weeks, it's just so much you're gonna lose all your money, all of it. Shit, if you spent 2, 3 thousand for a plane ticket, you might as well see the whole damn country. I know that's what I want to do. And get me a tour guide to like take me everywhere. Well, I mean, if you in certain parts of Bangkok, you know, you can there's certain stuff you can do there. I like to see stuff, you know, and I like what's his name channel. What's his name? He the one made me think about the library. Um Game Abroad. I like his page. He at least do some things and go around. But he made me come up with the term the library. That's hilarious. But some guys go there, Ryan, and they fall victim and they just lose all their money, man. Lose all their money and they gotta wait because you know some of them on a fixed income, they're retired, so they gotta wait for their check. But for everybody else that's weekend warriors, we like to backpack and try to hop around and see everything. I didn't get a chance to see everything. I wasn't there long enough, but next time I want to see some other things I haven't, you know, got a chance to go to. But I didn't know Zoom was in cahoots with the bars, and when the guys come out there, they he gets a cut. I didn't know that. I would just distance myself from that. Then that seemed like trouble. You said, why did the dude Tom hate on all the passport guys so much? He said that they running up the price and stuff, and it's changed out there. He said it's a bunch of knuckleheads out there. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not out there. I'm not, you know, I guess things have changed. I don't know. But even if it did, I mean, there's so much to the country where you can avoid all that stuff. You're not even gonna see them, you know. I think a lot of them they don't hang. I guess the Zoom to Thailand crowd, they don't hang out in like Bangkok and stuff, you know, other places. So you don't. I guess we wouldn't have to worry about it. As he lives in Pattaya, he doesn't live in the major city. So you wouldn't even run into them if you stayed just in Bangkok. I mean, Bangkok to what? Pattaya is like what, almost 2 hours, maybe right. at 2 hours, that's kind of far away. So you wouldn't even run into them unless you go out there and look for them. That's what I want to do eventually, Ryan, and just jump from country to country and then come back. I don't know if I can live there, um, but I wouldn't mind going for like a long period of time, like 2 months at a time. And then, jump to Japan. I want to see everything. Friend of mine went to China. He was like, bro, he said, I thought Brazil was bad. He said, you cannot comprehend how many people are there. Your mind, it's like you can't comprehend it. It's so many people. I mean, they have the most out of anybody in the world, but he said just the way they build things in their cities where people live, like how tall the buildings are and how big they are. He said you have city communities within the building, like shopping areas, everything. He was like, it's something to see. He said you gotta just the way that buildings are built, because they have to build up because there's so many people, so they got to build up. But he said, man, it's a lot of people. He said he was talking trash about the dudes in Colombia, Brazil, and Thailand. He talking about all the top YouTube guys. He said overseas parties don't start at 12 a.m. Yeah, you got all day to explore everything. Yeah, I know some people retired, Ryan. A couple of my buddies that was in the military, they straight retired, man. Like my cousin, he's not retired yet. I have a cousin that's not retired yet. He's been in the Navy since 92. He still hasn't retired yet, but he's about to though. Now, when I was out there, I did have my credit cards with me. But what I did was I had cash and I converted my cash into their currency. I've only used my credit card once, and that was at this restaurant. But everything else, I mean, it's cash. You just bring your cash with you and you're good. Cash is king out there. That's what I did. I mean, just cash. That's it. But some people that live out there, they got bank accounts, stuff like that. So, but for us that just travel, I mean, cash is all you need. And you don't need that much of it. That's the crazy part. And I was asking people like how much they, because for people that live out there, how much they charging for, their monthly expenses, man. My eyebrows raised. I said, I can't believe that. $300-400 for like a condo. That's crazy. But yeah, that was pretty decent. I was like, man, I wouldn't mind staying out there for a few months. Oh, you retired from the U.S. Army 20? Yeah, my cousin got that. He got damn, he's been there a long ass time. I'm just thinking about it. Yeah, he's getting ready to retire. I think it's next year. He's out. This is his last year there. And he was talking about he going to Japan. That's what he was telling me. You said that's why you left Shanghai. So many people in a very cold winter. Yeah, they was saying you can't even comprehend how many people it is. Oh, you live in a 4-bedroom apartment? Man, that's nice. And food is, reasonable. Yeah, you doing good. Do you come back to the States often, or like how often do you come back to the States? Oh, Charles Schwab, they reimburse the debit card fees. You go to States about every 6 months. Nice. Yeah, so you got the best of both worlds. You can always come back. Like you don't miss the States because you come back every 6 months. So you don't miss anything. Yeah, that's pretty you got it right. You said you go to the States and you want to come right back. I'm pretty sure you do. It's so much easier to live over there, man. It's almost like the stress leaves you. That's what I heard. When I was there, I felt it. I felt like I was in like a fantasy world, man. We would just like every day was fun. We would just go do something else, explore. And we was with someone that really had a working knowledge of the country, so she knew everything. Like, 'cause she's been there so many times. So I didn't feel like out of place. We had somebody that, knew everything, like where to go. Yeah, the stress leaves you. Man, that's pretty good. So you'll just come back to the States, chill for a little bit, and then you're back. I know you can't wait to get back. There's different living over here. So hopefully these brothers get it together. I don't want to see no more altercations here. They need to leave that drama in the States. You know what I'm saying? They're over there. M- thousands of miles away. Just leave the drama over there. Or just coexist. They don't have to deal with each other. That's it. But I don't know. Oh, you're in Korea right now. Nice. Oh man, I'm telling you, you go out there, you ain't got no stress, Wade. None. No stress. He said, I need to experience that. No stress. Well, that stress that you had here, that's not like that over there. I think the only stress you will have is trying to find out what you want to do for that day. Or you just chill. You don't have to do anything. You just, enjoy life. Just enjoy the day. You said it's like a 5-star Airbnb in the US. That's crazy. Yeah, just all I gotta do is just go their separate ways. That's it. That's all they have to do. Go their separate ways and everything will be all right. There's a couple guys I watch over there that have pages. Like I said, Game Abroad is one of them. He like do different things in Thailand, go around, show the food and stuff like that. Um, so yeah. There's one guy, I forget his name. He traveled over there. He was making videos. He stopped though. Haven't heard from him in a while. Yeah, Game Abroad got good videos. Um he just recently came back from the States. I think he said somebody passed in his family. So he just came back. You say you watched Chocolate Man in Thailand. He's cool. Yeah, I know you talking about Chocolate Man in Thailand. I know you talking about. But you got me thinking about Japan now and Korea. I want to go to Japan next. Like after the Thailand trip, I want to go to Japan and I want to see if I can find a plug over there for these sneakers to resell them. That's what I'm mainly looking for. Is you order these sneakers off these sites, that's where they're coming from. So I want to know like where's the plug at? I'm in the States. I had to get my passport renewed, and I'm planning on taking a trip somewhere in the near future. But you said Japan is more. I know it is. I'm just trying to find a connect over there to see if I can have these shoes shipped back to me. You said when you're 40 plus, it don't matter who win or lose in a fight. You both gonna be sore. Yeah, I know. It ain't what. Listen, him slamming me up against something. Oh, I'll be in the hospital. My back will be messed up. I said this man don't hauled off and slammed me. I mean, he just picked. I'm like, oh my god, Tom. And he was just going about his day too. That's what he was doing. But you said come to Osan for the sneakers. Alfie, is that Japan or where is that? Where's Osan? Because I know somebody that went over there and got a plug. And it's business. In Korea? Okay. Because he said he went over there and they was like, listen, if you want to do business with us, we'll ship the shoes to you and you pay this price and you know, we definitely would do business with you, but you got to go over there and meet people. I would have to stay for at least 2 weeks to try to find a business contact. You said apartments in the basement of in a building. Damn. And their infrastructures are just nice. I always need to be revamped. The trains, the rail, everything. You say he ain't like him. He say you like him clowning, yumming on them lady boys. He said so. He made Richie zoom to the. Did he have to go to the hospital? I know I would have. He slammed me up against on a motorcycle. I'm going to the hospital. At my age, make no mistakes about it, Wade. I'm going to the hospital, and it would have been my fault. It would have been my fault. It's nothing I could have done. What I'm gonna do? Press charges? I attacked him. He caught my leg, and that's what happened. He caught his leg, and Richie had no idea he was gonna go up in the air like that. Nobody did. Like, what is Tom? What are you doing? He had the man. I know. I what? How strong is this guy? Golly. I mean, he's still a grown man. That's hard. It's still kind of hard to pick him up like that. Damn, Tom. Tom just need to chill. That's what he need to do. I know he tried to Muay Thai him, but Tom, he blocked it. Oh my God. And he just walking with his cane, just going about his day. And even he said he was surprised that happened. I'm pretty sure he was. I mean, he picked him up like he was Hulk Hogan, man. I have never seen nothing like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at this. Look, here come Tom. Look, he got his cane. He walking, going about his day, and caught his leg. And what is this? He said, "Richie, come on, Richie." I'm like, man, I know he hurt. Ryan, I would be hurt right now. I think my shoulder be hurt and everything. Yeah, she is younger. She's about in her 30s. And he's out there carrying on. At least he didn't get hurt that bad. He didn't get hurt that bad, did he? Hopefully he didn't. But just dropping somebody on a motorcycle, that's gonna hurt me. That's gonna hurt my back. No, he can't interview L. If he do something like that. Now he really taunting the man. Like don't taunt nobody, Tom. Come on. But you can't tell him what to do. So he gonna do what he do, man. That's Tom. Like Ryan, wouldn't it hurt your back? Like he dropped him on a motorcycle, man. Like, yeah, he had the and on top of it, look, Ryan, he had the Jordans on. Look at this. This is I can't make this up. He had on some clean Jordans. Look, Tom is walking, right? He said he about to go to the smoke shop. He didn't have no idea. Look at the Jordan. Look at the Jordan. Didn't even scuff him. What's wrong with this guy, man? He don't know his own strength, man. They leave Tom alone, please. Just let him make his videos, man. Tom used to go by back in the day. Ryan, he's been trending since YouTube first started. Yeah, he was walking with a cane. He got like a knee problem or something. Yeah, he was walking with a cane. Well, Tom, if you don't know, he's been viral since YouTube first started. Tom used to hang out with French Montana and Don Magic Juan, Pimpin' Ken. He used to be Young Dope Man back in the day. He has the box office, hood box office. He used to run hood box office. That's how he made all his money, probably. But he actually legitimately was in media forever. I just didn't realize it was him. Now his voice sounded familiar, but back then he really didn't show his face a lot. He didn't really show his face in these videos back in the day until he finally said that's who he was. Yeah, he good friends with Star. So he's been in the media forever, right? And I mean, the man, he has a cane, man. He wasn't expecting to get into no fight. But at the same time, Tom, like how strong are you, man? I mean, damn. He got country strength. He got country retard strength, man. You just picked him up like it was nothing. And that's dead weight he's picking up. And then he held him for a minute and walked him. Like you don't mess with somebody like that. He got civil rights strength. That man got civil rights apart. He got apartheid strength. Like don't mess with that man, please. Just let Tom do his videos, man. Let him do what he do. And I like his video. He be going up and down. He went up one time. He went up Soy 6, mess with the women, and he was like doing his interviews. Just let him do his thing, man. But he was like, Richie, I'm looking for you, Richie. Richie, I'm looking for you. He said, me and you are gonna meet. Yeah, Richie. We're gonna meet, Rich. So Richie was scared, man. Not Tom, Richie was scared. He said, we're gonna meet, Richie. And Richie was like, damn, there go Tom. Damn. Finally see him. Then he just rushed him. That's what happened. That man's scared, Tom. Leave him alone. I mean, pick that man up like he's a wrestler, man. But what got me is he walked with him. That's what got me. And he's supposed to be walking with a cane. But he got the strength to walk him in the air. That's crazy. Like, this is crazy. Like, there was no fighting. He just like picked him up. And the way he was grabbing him, nothing Richie could do, man. Oh my God. But yeah, I definitely would be hurting. I know his back gotta hurt. His back got, see, right then he didn't feel anything because he was on adrenaline. But after that adrenaline went down, he was hurting. Yeah, he was walking with a cane, man. And just, that's what happened. Tom got attacked. It's crazy. He clearly got the cane. And look, he's talking to him while he got him in the air. This is crazy. It took about 6 people to get him off Richie, man. He said, Richie, come on, Richie. Look, Ryan, he was talking to him. He was talking to him while he had him in the air and walking with him. Oh my God. Yeah, he picked him up to get a better grip of him. And then he was talking to him while he had him in the air. He said, Richie, come on, Richie. I'm like, no, I would have got the hell out of Dodge. Listen, Ryan, it took about 6 people to get Tom away from him. Man, Tom got that civil rights strength, man. Like, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Just let him make his videos. That's it. But he's been looking for him. He said, I'm looking for you, Richie. I'm looking for you. He said, me and you must meet. And Richie was scared, Ryan, like, damn, there go Tom. Oh, yeah. And she went and got, if you notice, she went and got Tom belongings and watched them. Yeah, she's just hanging out. I was looking at her too. I was like, okay. Look at her. Look, she's like, what in the world? What is this? Look, he's talking to him. He's talking to him while he's walking him. God, Richie. He said, come on, man. That's a big dude, man. They had to calm him down, us, man. If she went and got his stuff. Tom, she took care of you. You gotta look her out, Tom. You said, come on, Richie. Come on. Richie got to Dodge, man. I know I would have. I'm sorry, Mr. Tom. I'm sorry to try to kick you. I'm out of here. Yeah, she placed it nicely for him. Yeah, his stuff would have got stolen. He was just somewhere in the U.S. Yeah, he's like Hercules, man. Lead. Then he know to leave Tom alone now. That's Hercules. Like he just like he like come here. He got the grip on him and then just hoisted him up in the air and was talking to him. He's like, Richie, what did I tell you, Richie? Like that's rage. And then walking with him. You said smash and dash, Wilton. Yeah, just don't be getting in no trouble out there. You know, when you come back, tell us how good of a time you had. Tell us how good of a time you had and don't get in no trouble. Yeah, he threw him on his shoulder, Ryan, and he had a bag on him. Threw him on his shoulder, Ryan. Come on, Richie. Come on. But he had him hidden by the neck too, though. He had him like it's like he had so much rage, Ryan. He just like gripped him and then just put him in the air. His legs dangling and everything. But Ryan, if somebody slammed you on a bike, how would your back be feeling today? Your neck, your back, everything hurting. It's like he just gripped him. Like he had that rage grip on him, like the vice grip on his like collar, his neck area where the collar is on his neck. See Richie at this point, like, okay, this is it. This is it. See how Richie walking to him? This is it. He tried it. God. Richie, come on, man. Richie. Yeah, something wrong with him. Yeah, man, it's something else. Tom. Let's leave Tom alone, Richie. If you see him walking down the street, you know he walking with a cane. That means you can outrun him. So at least run. At least run. Like that's what you got on your side. But you might can't do that now because he don't slammed you on your back. I don't know, man. He said, yeah, the guy said, it ain't worth it, man. It ain't worth it. He's like, Richie, come here, Richie. Come here. Like, no, ain't no come here, Tom. After you don't did that. What else you gonna do to me? No. He lucky Tom didn't really black out on him and choke him out. He's lucky. Because Tom apparently don't know how strong he is. You said the bike, well, where was he gonna throw him at? Because he was walking with him. Yeah, when he got slammed on his bike, his legs was like up in the air. There's nothing he could do. Tom could have just really choked him out. And nothing nobody could have done because they can't get him off of him. Like he became enraged at that point. Look, walking with a cane or no cane, that man is still strong. I don't care. Don't let that cane fool you now. Look at this. Look, he's talking to him. He got him all the way in the air at this point. Still walking with him. Man. Look, Richie, legs in the air. Oh, man. Richie went back in that barbershop because he was hurt. You said the soy 6 lady would have hit out on Rick. Oh no, come on, you trolling. You said he the enforcer. Yeah, lucky. Yeah, he could have threw him into traffic. He could have did anything to him. Yeah, the bike sound like a table smash. Yeah, Richie hurt, man. Now, at this point, what is Zoom thinking about here? Look at him. He said, "You got something to say to me?" He said, "You got something to say to me?" Now he going to his leg. Look, see it? He tried to kick him, but Tom caught him. Oh my God! And just picked him right on up. Ah, yeah, he hurt. It's just the way he fell on the bike. Yeah, he hurt. He hurt. He definitely look at that point. I would have laid there. Tom would have been like, "What's up, Max? What's up?" I said, "Tom, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Tom, I'm hurt." I can't. The more I keep looking at it, you said Thanos versus Captain America. Yeah, Tom is Thanos. Tom is the real deal, man. But look at Richie. Look, I'm gonna kick him. Oh, it didn't work. Look how he's playing though. Oh man. Wow, look how she got up. Oh my goodness. Golly, Tom. He said, "You want to see me?" He said, "You got something to say about me?" Oh man, it's like he's sad. Yeah, his lower back and his his lower back is hurting. Yeah, I'm like, "Help me, Tom. I was playing." Yeah, he slammed him and pushed him into the bike. So he's, but man, I know he was thinking at that point, I really messed up. This man is a beast. I really messed up. After he was up in the air, I really messed up. He was probably thinking life at this point. But see how he went up to him with purpose, though. And look, she's not even paying attention. She on her phone. Look, he went to him with purpose. All right, Tom, what's going on? Tom caught him. And that's where he just picked him up, man. Look at his legs dangling. Woo, Rich. Dang, Rich. Just the girls like, ooh, oh my God, ooh. You said that's crazy and very immature. It's all of it in one. Yeah, he said, I know this big nigga don't have me up in the air. He had him up in the air and walking with him and talking to him. That man, he's what you call a juggernaut. There's some people in this world that are juggernauts. Yeah, Tom is a juggernaut. He's like George Foreman. You know when George Foreman used to hit people, he's a juggernaut. Yeah, Tom's a juggernaut, man. Yeah, he couldn't run for his life though, because he got too much. He didn't expect Tom to grab his leg and hoist him in the air, so he didn't have time. He couldn't run. Tom's a juggernaut. See the cane. Don't let that. See, the cane is giving him his superpowers. So don't let that cane fool you. See how he picked only. He's not human. He's a juggernaut. Look at. Then he pushed him down. Oh God. His head. He lucky his head didn't hit like a sticky part of that bike. Or oh, he's lucky. Yeah, Tom's a juggernaut, man. He walked like a juggernaut. He's a juggernaut. He said, "Oh yeah, go Richie. You want to do this? Okay, Richie." Richie like, damn. Ooh, now he hurt. Ah. Yeah, man. Richie he tried, man. It gotta be a better view somewhere. If it is, Tom will find it. He hasn't showed it yet. But you can just see how Tom be talking, man. Tom's a juggernaut. Let me find the other video. Tom's a juggernaut. He is.
Did y'all see him get slammed?
Well, I seen it. That's why I was about to like.
Yeah. I tried to hey. Did nobody get that on video? Hey, did you get that on video? No. Oh, me. Come on, man. What's your beef? You got slammed, Richie. Come on, man. What's your beef? Come on outside.
You see how he talking? Richie, see right there, Richie is in the he's in the store.
Come outside.
This is fucking joke.
Come outside.
Big boy. Fucking fuck me. Come on. You're not playing football.
He got slammed WWF style. He need to come outside.
Right. Fuck off. Because the police come and you'll know we've done you a favour. Go home. Go on. Police right there, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Did y'all see him get slammed?
Well, I seen it. That's why I was about to like.
I tried to hey. Did nobody get that on video? Hey, did you get that on video? No. Oh, me.
Come on, man.
What's your beef? You got slammed, Richie. Come on, man.
What's your beef?
Come.
He keep calling for him. Come on, Richie. Come on, Richie ain't coming back out there. Yeah, she said it's normal day, nothing new.
Come on outside.
Come on outside, Richie.
Come outside.
This is fucking joke.
Come outside.
Big boy. Fucking fuck me. Come on. You're not playing football.
He got slammed WWF style.
He slammed him into them bikes right there.
He need to come outside.
Right. Fuck off. Because the police come and you'll know done your favour. Go home. Police right there, man. Let's go, man. Let's go.
See, there's his bag right there.
Did y'all see him get slammed?
Well, I seen it. That's why I was about to like.
I tried to hey. Did nobody get that on video? Hey, did you get that on video?
She was like,
Oh, me.
Come on, man.
What's your beef? You got slammed, Richie. Come on, man.
he said, come on, Richie.
Come on outside.
Come outside, Richie. Nah, he don't want no more. Yeah, Richie don't want no more. I don't blame him. He said, come on, Richie. And then Tom, now he's all the way crazy. Come on, Richie, come out. No, Tom, I'm not coming outside. You don't pick me. What you gonna do next? You gonna power drive me? What you gonna do? Like, no. You say he can't go out like that, he gonna have to. He can't fight this man. You say he stalked his prey. Yeah. You said what they doing in Thailand now? Chantel, here, let me show you. Tom finally got caught up to Richie. Finally caught up to. Look at Richie coming up to Tom. And tell he don't pick him up in the air and walking with him. Oh, and went for the bite. He said, Richie, come on, Richie. That's what happened, Chantel. He picked Richie up in the air. And he body slammed him on some bikes. He did. And he was talking to him when he was walking. And he walking with a cane, Chantel. Doesn't matter. He's a juggernaut. Look, Richie tried to kick him. It didn't work. And he picked him right up in the air. Oh. Yeah, Richie hurt. He said, "Well, you gonna do something?" See, Richie trying to look back. Oh. That's what happened, Chantel. You said acting a fool, these people country. No, Tom got attacked. He literally he got attacked, and he picked him up in the air and did what he had to do with him. That's a big guy, Shanty, about 6'5" football player with like juggernaut strength. He's a juggernaut. And Richie tried, he tried to kick him. You said us Cali boys do no talking, we get to it. Well, Richie was trying to get to it. Didn't work. He had too much power, man. He's a juggernaut. Anytime you pick somebody in the air and you talking to them at the same time, yeah, he don't need to mess with that man no more. Just let him talk. If he gonna make videos about you, just do it. Let him do it. Man, that's crazy. The lady went and got Tom's stuff, made sure his stuff was all right. You said he landed. Nah, he landed. He ain't land on his feet. Tom placed him on that bike side first. If you look at it again, it was side first. The man is hurt. It just the adrenaline kept him going. See? And what makes it so bad, the people are screaming. Oh my God. Ooh. That's what made it so bad. You said there's so much to do. I know. But they finally ran into each other. Tom said he was looking for him. I'm looking for you, Richie. I'm looking for you, Richie. And Richie just got tired, I guess, and tried to kick him, but he caught the kick and grabbed him and then put him in the air. Okay? And was talking to him while he's in the air. You said giving Tom a guillotine. He said giving him a guillotine. Let me see. He said giving him a guillotine. Let me see. He said, "Oh yeah, let's see." It's like he sat him on a bike, though. I don't know. Either way, Richie is hurt. Either way, I don't know. I don't think he gave him a guillotine. It don't look like it. But if it did, it didn't stop him. He lucky he didn't use that cane he had in his hand. He lucky he put it down. But if he's not hurt, man, he's lucky. But he going live tomorrow, so he need 24 hours. He might be hurting. You say you spoke to Rich. He's not hurt. Okay, he's lucky. What did he say, Ted White? What did he say happened? He just said he just threw him on the bikes, or he's lucky he's not hurt. He's lucky. Yeah, Lee. Okay, he's not hurt. He's lucky then. Now he should just leave him alone. Just if they see each other, go their separate ways. There's somebody gonna get hurt here. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get hurt, so that's good. Yeah, he could have easily been paralyzed. So he lucky but he's gonna make a video about it though. He said that because he titled the slam body slam heard around the world. I don't know. I would be hurt, Chantel. My lower back, everything would be hurting. Yeah, he's lucky, man. He's lucky he didn't he could have landed the wrong way and it'd been over with. So that's good. He can still talk about it then. Hopefully they just go their separate ways and that'll be it. I don't think that's gonna happen though. No, I got some friends that been to the Philippines. I'm gonna be going eventually. Friend of mine got a resort over there. Chantel, you remember Greg, right? That be in the chat and on the other channel. He has a resort over there. He said I should go over there and make some content. Yeah, I would. If I was over there, I said, guys, this is the scene of the infamous body slam. I would try to get an interview with both of them. Tom, we'd like to interview you right now. I'm just looking for Richie. Okay, Tom, you're looking for Richie, but why are you looking for Richie? Man. Yeah, you remember Greg? Yeah, he has a he just I think he said he's built another hotel on the grounds. Him and his partners did. Yeah, he's been over there for the last few years now. Yeah, he wasn't hurt. Yeah, he must have tensed up before he hit that bike. But anyway, let me get out of here. That's it. Hopefully they'll be all right. Hopefully there ain't gonna be no part twos, but we'll see what Richie got to say tomorrow. But that's it, y'all. I'm gonna go on to the other channel. I'll be live over there. But thank you for coming in, and I will catch you on the next one. You said if he tense his body, he won't be hurt. If he relax, he's hurt. But yeah, he probably tensed up when he was going down. All right, y'all.